Yo, what up, guys? It's Phil. Today, I got something in the mail. Can't wait to put in my car. I actually got this product when I went to HMS, but they didn't have it in stock. However, Brady, thank God for him, and HMS, they were able to get me on a list from their North Carolina, I think, store, and they shipped it out the next week. The reason why there was such a delay on this item was because I think their whole distribution, they were helping a lot of the NASCAR and oval racers with their belts. I think some of the not restrictions, but some of the rules and regulations had changed for them. So a lot of them are updating their belts and their seats and Hans device and whatnot. So 2 weeks later, I finally got what I really wanted, and I can't wait for the install. So here we go. I got it right here. This right here. This is the Schroth racing harnesses, the 2x2. And I'm going to take this out for you guys. As you can see, it is 2 inches. I opted out for of the 3 inch for the 2 inch because it'll fit a little more snug when we're strapping down. Also got this hardware and a 6 sticker. There's actually submarine belts included with this. However, I put those in my car today because those are the ones that are going to be a pain in the butt to put in later. We'll put this away for now. And we're going to go over the belts first. So, 2 inch belts. I know it's kind of hard to size up, but this is 2 inch. Wrist 4 scale. I don't have a banana. But, yeah. I'm pretty happy with this. This is one of the shoulder belts. And the other shoulder belt is right here. And I got the 2 waist belts right here. Right here. If I knew where my camera was. The shoulder belts are connected by a wrapping system right here. If this would focus. So we could see it's just a latch here. And then you got the loop for your bar here. So, real quick, let's take this out. What you're gonna do is you got the bracket right here. Go through one end, go through the other, and then this is gonna go back over. So let's say my arm is the bar, and then you thread it over, under and over, but on top of the previous thread here, like so. So once that's there, you can see it's looped around my arm now. And then you take the excess and you'll take the excess and go back over, but not through this again, just over and there. Now it's locked. Now it's not going to extend. On the other end of the shoulder bars, I got the adjusters. So these will just pull down. That was not in frame, my bad. So in frame, I'll just pull down for there, and then they'll tighten up my shoulders. That's that. Put those away. The lap belts, when I bought them, it came with these snap-ons, these latches here. But these will actually connect to my seatbelt locations by what this extra hardware is right here. So if I take this out, sorry for that noise. These two were actually from my submarine belts, but I took them off because I had a location to wrap it on my seat bracket. Now I got these for 15 bucks for the pair. HMS definitely let me know that these actually existed. I didn't know these were an option. But what you do is, in your current existing OEM placements, so the anchor and then where the seat belt actually latches into, you would just put the OEM belt through this, so you have the OEM option for street driving, and you also can use the harnesses for track day. I think that's a good option because this car is still street driven, and you don't want to have excuse me, you don't want to have harnesses really on the street because it doesn't allow your shoulder to drop if you're in a a rear end collision, or if anything with the rear, causing whiplash. Your shoulder is able to drop. I'm doing a motion, but you guys can't see me. But your shoulder is able to drop, and thus allowing a cushioning effect, and you're not going to whiplash your neck. So these will actually hook up to the OEM anchor points. I know it's hard to see here. See if we could focus. There you go. So this is where it would anchor, and this is where these latches these latches here would actually just hook up to, just like that. So I actually have the latches here on the belt, so I'll do it this way. It'll hook up like this, and then obviously these will hook up to the cam lock on my belt. Another thing to note on the lap belts, I went with the pull-up version. That's kind of weird, but this one is my left belt here, and you have the option to go pull down, which would be pulling this way. So say my lap is where I'm at right now, I would pull down to adjust it. However, I went with the pull up because the door and the trans tunnel will be in my way, and I would probably hit the door or the trans, so I can't get tight enough. But with this side, I can get the leverage to pull up, or use both hands to pull across and get myself snug in. So that's the lap belt and the latches and the hardware all explained. I will go and bring you guys to the car to show you the rest of the install and anything else that I have thoughts about. So thanks. I will see you guys in my car. Hey guys, so I just did a drive with the harnesses on. Why is this zoomed in like that? Okay, yeah. So I just did a drive with the harnesses on. You feel secure with this on, and it feels great when you're driving. But you also got to think like blind spots. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see my face because of the sun, but like checking blind spots, like I'm kind of restricted. I got a short neck and a thick neck, so it's kind of hard to see my blind spots. I can do it. It's just a little tough. And then the worst thing being is, if you get in a rear ender or a front end collision, you're going to get like that whiplash. Again, I got that short neck, so less leverage. Maybe this will, no, I look like a villain at this point. But yeah, so it's nice. But I have my 3-point, so I'm going to use that for the street. Using the harnesses for the street isn't my thing. But there's one more thing I wanted to test out, and that's with my Hans device on. I brought my helmet too. I don't think I want to put my helmet on. I'm kind of sweating from the massive heat my car produces from the engine, well, the heating system, the AC and whatnot. But so I'm going to put on my Hans device real quick, and then we can do a fitting for that. So I'm going to put you guys right here. Hopefully you guys don't fall. Take this out. You guys can see my face a little bit. Let's see. Let's loosen these. These to the side. Got my Hans device right here. This is the Simpson S. If you guys haven't seen before, it's got this yoke back here. This yoke that goes to your mid back. It's for compatibility with the 3-point OEM belts. So you can see them like this. This is actually compatible here. So with the Simpson Hybrid S, not the Hybrid Sport, it comes with these and these loops. These loops you put on the waist belt, like so, and then you would latch it in. It's kind of hard to see, like that. So I'm gonna put it on, and then I'll show you what it looks like after I get everything situated here. All right, so shoulder straps here. Let's see, get the waist or the lap belts in with those loops from the Hybrid S. And then the shoulder straps go in. And I tighten that down. Waist ones are pretty tight already. Oh God. Tighten these down more. And look, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it would focus. Yeah, focus from the dark. Come on. All right, so you could see that right here, it's in the slot, and then on this one, it's also in the slot. So, you know, with the Hans device connected or the Simpson Hybrid S, my neck would only stop like right here. And I still have a lot of movement, so this is good. If I crank these down to where it's like, really I can't move, I could still see my blind spots. The Hans or the tethers will kind of prevent me from turning this far. I'll probably be more like this, and like I use my peripheral, but I could still see if anyone's like in my my danger zone.
Lana. What? Danger zone.
So, yeah, I'm pretty excited with these Schroth straps, along with the Simpson Hybrid S. Work awesome. Really helpful that these are the 2-inch width straps, because then it won't slide out. It does have this lip here. I can never like focus this thing, but it has a lip here, so it stays in here. They usually have like a grip here on the Schroth and the other Hans devices, but this one is kind of just like a slippery surface, but which is fine. It's not going to come out. So it'll be a good run, and this feels great. So the belts are in. You know, I showed you how I wrapped them at my desk, and I actually hooked up the. Here, let me get out of this, and I'll explain real quick. Get out of my car. Oh, it's toasty in here. All right. Oh, my hand's got caught. So, hopefully you guys can see this, but that hardware is actually, I mounted it where this is the long piece. Mounted that to the OEM anchor for that point, and then on the seatbelt receiver, I also mounted the it's kind of hard to see, but where this is attached, I connected it. So I have the submarine belts connected to the base. I have this connected to the seatbelt receiver. One on the anchor, like I said, and then on this right here, I have it on the harness bar from the roll bar. So yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to use these on the track and feel secure in my seat. So stay tuned. I think I got something coming. I got a lot coming for the track. So I'll see you guys in the next one.